Hi Aquarius, welcome to your reading for August 2018. I know I'm late, I apologize. Between the energies, the up and down of, the eclipse and everything we're going through, the energy waves coming in, feeling great for a few days and then just took me down. But I'm coming back up, feeling really optimistic, I have to say. Still tired, a little bit due to planetary action, but also due to the whole moving process. You know how things just hit you at once. So please accept my apology for being so late. They will be on time next month, I promise. What else I want to say? So how I chose who was going to go first was by the number of views. Usually you're at the top. You were the 10th. Yeah, I think it was the 10th. So yes, because I still have two more to go. But that's okay. I know, it fluctuates, and I know that. Usually I do by how I'm intuitively guided, but I didn't really want to think about it for August, because I had so much on my mind. So, again, I guess they come out when they're meant to come out, and we'll leave it there. So this is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, those intuitively guided, those who are wanting to see where their Aquarius love's energy is at. Welcome, everyone. Welcome to the new subscribers. I definitely hope you find your messages within the readings and within the soul family. And thank you to those who've been just sticking with me. Thank you so much. Thank you for the great donations. I have so much gratitude. And they are really helping me at this time. Personal readings, I hope to begin again. I'm going to say September because, I don't even want to put a date on it. I want to get myself caught up and give myself some time to get my place together so I can feel comfortable. I'm a Virgo and I can't live in chaos. I just can't. I can't operate at my best ability. So I'm trying to do a little bit of each. But I truly feel guided to do your reading. So we're just going to go ahead and get started, okay? We're going to open up with the vibration of the Chinese singing bowl. Let's go ahead and absorb the sound. Let it just melt your worries away. Release the outcome of how you want the reading to turn out and go with the flow of the reading. I've noticed that the majority of the readings, except for a couple earth signs, really are speaking of love. I really can't control that. I don't want to control it. I want whatever comes out to come out. And down the road, I may split them up and do love and career. We'll see. We'll see what kind of time I have. But let's begin, okay? Beautiful as always. Okay, and I did decide to change decks with you guys, mainly because I was using the Mystic Tarot in the other readings, but I feel like for you, I just feel like we needed a change. So again, I'm just going to go with the flow, okay? Okay, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising. Those intuitively guided. we know what energies will be working through and surrounding us. Well, we have some cards that came out face up. I am going to take them. Yeah, they come up face up, which is kind of weird. I had my eyes closed, so I didn't even see how that happened. But I'm going to take them. So let's see. Let's see where we're at. We have the Strength card. Card of Leo. This is a card about overcoming difficulties, temptations, addictions, thoughts. This is about moving into a higher state of being, as above, so below. It's the connection, the ability to bring heaven on earth. Number 8, August. We have, look at that, another 8. 8 of Wands. Actually, let me bring this down. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 2 of Cups. 4 of Cups. The Lovers. Card of Gemini. Card of Love. Connection. Destiny. I'm feeling that. Destiny. Feeling pulled towards another. Even if previously there were blocks. This is about real love. This is about true love. I feel like we're walking into your destiny here. The Lovers. Underneath the Strength card. Could certainly have a Leo and a Gemini here. Oh. We have a card that flew. And let me get it, because it probably won't give me any more cards till I do. Prince of Cups. This already feels like spiritual love. Wow. Too many. We're not going to take them. But we're going to take the one that was up, which is the Princess of Cups. So already we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that speak of love. And it's funny, we have the Prince of Cups rushing in to the Princess of Cups, making an offer. He's got his cup, bringing it to the princess. You know, the princess in this deck, I always feel, is surprised. This is unexpected. Maybe she doesn't believe it. Doesn't believe it'll ever happen. I see a lot of fast movement. I know through the other readings, and I just know through the energy, that August is bringing many people together. You know, we've gone through, you know, I could start at January of this year, but I feel like it's, you know, it feels more like October, maybe even last August, where things started to get rocky in relationships. There started to be people splitting up. I feel on purpose. And when I say that, I feel because there were things that needed, things that needed healing that perhaps together we couldn't do. Let's get our last card out. The Princess of Cups under the Two of Cups. This tells me this is a soulmate. I have the Lovers here too. For some of you, this could be a twin flame. This could be the actual coming together after a period of really needing to overcome something. The Strength card, it is like a new day, but the journey to get here hasn't been easy. Overcome something within ourselves. And that's kind of when I feel like perhaps two people needed to overcome. The Ace of Wands. Something new is beginning. Something new is beginning. I think I'll use the crystal vision for clarifiers here. Give me a second. Let me look at this. Bring this down a little bit more. I'm definitely feeling the energy of partnership. And it just feels like, for some of you, I feel like you may have met someone and the relationship was moving so quickly. Almost like that energy of not taking the time to get to know someone on a soul basis. Enough time where the masks come off and we start to be our authentic self, right? We put on this mask when we first meet. We show our best self of how we truly wish we could always be. But I do see the energy of anger, jealousy, what I love is I have no swords. Now, that can be good, that can be bad. And I only mean that as I'm just wondering if there has been zero communication for some of you. There's a Strength card also mirroring the Four of Cups. And I have to say, I feel like for some of you, what you overcame was the wrong partner. You started to feel internally that this person was not for you. And maybe that's why I feel like, bam, and then there's nothing. And then there's nothing. And that could have left you in a state of confusion. It could have left them in a state of confusion. But I'm feeling very clearly for some of you, it's like I have been going after the wrong person. I've been putting my energy into perhaps what I thought was a soulmate. But I feel like it was revealed. The energy was around the two of you. But for some reason you didn't pick it up. Now perhaps You just wanted love, or even just a relationship so badly that you weren't paying attention to their energy, your energy together. You know, if the energy doesn't mesh, you got to pay attention to that. It's a clear signal that this person, though, listen, a lot of times we meet someone and we may think, oh, they're the one, but they may just be a trigger to reignite passion within ourselves. I feel like I need to say for those people, don't give up. Understand that was one person. One person. And it's clearly showing me that the right person is coming in. Now listen, I also feel that this is, how do I say this? Like, I've got to learn to understand that I definitely feel like you were sent signs. I definitely feel like the energy became difficult. It's like, like, hey, baby, you're beautiful or you're handsome and I love spending time with you. And, you do this for a period of time, maybe 2 months, and then everything turns. Well, sometimes that's because another enters, right? Because it wasn't meant to have a commitment. Definitely, because everything is meant to be. So even this person is meant to be. But for many of you, it was a spark to something much greater. If you're relating to this, look at that time period and see what you learned from it, because I do feel like it is preparation. But I also see that some of you took it very hard, took it very personal. And I get that. I get that. However, I also know that, it's like, even if you thought you were falling in love with this person, you really weren't. You really weren't. Sorry. When I take a long pause like that, I'm listening and I'm looking. So I have the Eight of Wands with the Prince of Cups. The Eight of Wands over the Prince of Cups. Prince of Cups is a gentle type of love. I have to tell you, I also feel like who is coming in for you is very like-minded. This is like attracting like, love attracting love. This is the kind of energy that already exists. It's just when it comes together. I see you definitely taking a chance with this offer of love coming into you. I feel that how you're going to know the difference is by the way that you feel. So when this person comes in, whether this is someone new or someone from your past, we'll see. It hasn't really came up yet. I mean, hasn't came up yet for this lifetime. But this is definitely a soul connection, if not beyond. I'm just hoping you're going to trust it. I almost can't see why you wouldn't, unless you're still over, within the strength card, still trying to overcome. And I do kind of feel like I'm trying to overcome the way someone was towards me, not understanding the energy. What was the push and pull? Yet, what's mirroring it is what I feel is your soul's desire. Like your soul, your higher self. Almost putting blocks in front of you, but on purpose. Because you kind of got lost. You got lost within it. The Lovers can be a head over heart decision. We have to make a decision here. And for some of you, having to do that means you have to trust your heart. And if your heart is closed off, how can you trust it, right? If you shut down your own energy, I just feel like, how are you going to trust energy coming in? Yet you have universal help here. This feels divine. Wow, I don't know. I wanted to look. The Ten of Wands, but then I have the Strength on the other side. So that's exactly how I feel. Like I've been on this journey of trying to find what is rightfully mine, my other half. And I just can't seem to find that one. That one. Not from the lack of trying. So that would be in your energy. This is when we need to look at our own energy, right? Because we're always manifesting our thoughts. But then you have the Strength. So for many of you, it is overcoming this difficult journey, this time period. And within the Ten of Wands, it's many different things. Because this is, the Ten of Wands is a necessary path. But it's not easy. But it wants to come to an end now. Or let me put it another way. It's able to come to an end. The Ten of Wands, the burdens of my own mind, other people. I almost feel like I'm fighting against why can I speak? I'm fighting against destiny. I'm like pushing it away. And I'm not sure why you're doing that. Well, let's find out. Let's break this baby down and find out. with the Seven of Wands. My cards are in the upright, so I'm going to leave it that way. Seven of Wands is the energy of needing to defend, always feeling like I need to defend myself. Nobody understands me. Everything I say, there's opposition. This is the battling over. Sometimes I feel like this is an ego card. You are the victor here, but it doesn't feel like it, right? Because I didn't understand it. In reverse, I feel like that period, just like the Ten of Wands, is able to now go away. This is reflection over. Why do I always feel, number one, why do I feel like I even have to battle? And that may be what some of you are learning to do. Like, I don't need to defend myself. Matter of fact, if I have to keep defending myself against someone, then perhaps this energy, this person, this thing shouldn't be here. Doesn't have a place. But it did teach you to stand up, though. There's a positive to everything. It taught you to stand up. It taught you to be your own person. For some of you, it's making you look deeper. The energy of why do negative people just keep finding their way to me? Why does hardship keep coming to me? Well, that's through your energy. You can't control another person, but you can certainly control your reaction. Where before, that's what I kind of feel like. It just came a day where some of you just like, no. I don't want to live my life this way. I don't want to live my life with people who don't see me, don't hear me, don't respect me. Let's go a little deeper here. Tell me more. Tell me more in the Strength card and the Seven of Wands. So this was a lesson to be learned. And for many of you, you've learned it. You've learned to stand up for yourself, but now you're also learning that, good, I now stand up for myself. I am learning to control my own life. But part of the process is, if this is the energy that you always find yourself in, then you have to look at the energy around you, the people around you. This is what gets you out of it, gives you that freedom. I have the Hermit. Card of Virgo. It's also a card of deep reflection, spiritual help. Sometimes we go into the hermit mode when we are at our lowest. We don't know what else to do, where else to go. Clearly, people around you not seeing your point of view. But the Hermit, as you do this self-reflection, as you figure out the patterns in your own life, so much is revealed to you. You start to see things for what they truly are, clearly. And And for some, you come out as the teacher. I have the Four of Swords, so wow. So really deep reflection here. And I also feel there, whoever this person of your past was, whoever this is that you truly felt like, you're always on pins and needles around. This is really deep reflection over that. This is praying. This is praying for help to see your own way. And I love the Eight of Wands follows that because this lets me know Spirit is involved here with the Death card. So clearly something had to go. This energy had to go. Didn't have to go. But to move you into a higher state of being, then it has to go. And I feel like you found that awareness. You found the awareness. It almost doesn't matter who put it to an end. The universe is agreeing. It wasn't for you. But that's okay. Because when we find the Death card, it talks about going into the next chapter without resistance, without pulling everything from the past forward, right? That door is closed. It cannot be opened again. There's no need to open it. The reflection was done. Now it's time to move on. And then I have the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, very strong energy. Some of you could have then refocused your attention onto yourselves, onto your own finances, your own foundation. I have Virgo, Scorpio, and then Earth again, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. But I feel like the Queen of Pentacles is the energy that now wants to come in. And I like that. This tells me that you're so much stronger than where you were, that you have learned through the process. Through the hermit mode, you started to ground yourself. Just looking at the color of the cards and how it goes from almost like this angry red to this purple, white, and now into the green. So it's almost merging different timelines. I see a lot of growth here. A lot of internal growth. When I go into hermit mode, I'm asking the big questions. I want to know why things happen in my life. And if I quiet my mind, like with the Four of Swords, I can receive those downloads. I can have understanding. I can connect to my higher self. It's very hard to do in the prior energy that you had. So I see the growth immediately. Although, I'm not going to lie and say it didn't take time. It did take some time. But here you are now, feeling strong within yourself, feeling independent. Even if you're hanging on to stuff, which I hope you're not, your foundation is becoming much stronger. Some of you are using Mother Nature itself to help the healing process. I kind of see you pulling on every avenue that's available to you. Straighten this out for me, right? Clear my mind. I think I'm going a little crazy. I just feel like this energy is simply not for you anymore, because you're moving into, the death card shows up. It's a promise of where you're going, right? It's a promise of heaven on earth. But we can't take our past with us. Sometimes we cannot take our past way of thinking, right? Especially now, Aquarius, because we're manifesting rapidly. And I feel like the Hermit with the Four of Swords is energy you have been going through for a while. But now, perhaps through the eclipse, everything we've been going through from July through August is giving us a much better understanding. It's like the new world, new waves, right? Recognition of who I am. Not just in this 3D world, but who am I? I'm a starseed. I'm a light worker. I'm an earth angel. I have so much value. I also feel like the Queen of Pentacles is popping up to say, this is a time now, perhaps you weren't seeing the signs before. I feel like you're getting clear direction. Pay attention to signs, synchronicities. Intuition, intuition, intuition. Okay, let's look at this Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is traveling from the heavens to the earth. And, what I heard is, if you're afraid that you're going to miss signs, and let me just tell you real quick, when I went to bed last night, I was just looking down at my phone, and I had my lights off. And I have three big lights. Well, it's a light that has three, I don't know what you call them, extensions. And all three of those bulbs are burned out. And I know this. And trust me, I've tried everything, but the switch was also down. Anyway, the lights went on for about 3 seconds. And it just enough where I glanced up and had to think to myself, did I see what I thought I saw? So I just put my head back down. It was, going through my phone. And a couple of minutes later, they come back on again. And this time I looked right up at them. And I called my son's name. And I just said, is that you, Steve? And I just felt this warmth and this, I don't even know how to explain it, this unconditional love, like, enveloped me. And then it just kind of went away. So I had a big smile on my face, and I put my head down one more time, and the lights went off one more time. So that's a sign to me. My son's birthday is coming up in 2 days, and, I'm going through very mixed emotions right now. And I know that was a sign from my son telling me, it's okay, Mom. It's okay. But it clearly could have just put that off and just said, oh, maybe the light fixture needs work or something. But I knew better. Trust your intuition when these signs come in. I feel like they're going to be nonstop, guys. Alright, so on the Eight of Wands, we have the King of Swords and Judgment. Wow. So what are you receiving? Well, King of Swords is about the truth, the authentic self. The authentic self. Not wearing a mask. Being who we were truly meant to be. Some of you, you're figuring out your actual purpose. You know, you're being guided to certain pages, books, videos. You're being guided to certain things where you'll take notice of it. And then don't second guess it. Don't second guess it. This is help from the heavens. This is a time when a lot of us need to come into action. It's like the world is calling for our help. Whether it be through a love of another person, charity work, whatever it is, whatever soothes your soul. This is not about forcing yourself to do something. This is about what areas of interest do you have where you can help. August is a big month where it is truly revealing our higher self, our soul's purpose. It's not all going to come to the surface. Part of this is through discovery. That's the fun part. Allow this energy just to flow with you. And again, I know it's been up and down and up and down. It's expansion. Your soul is gaining that expansion. For some of you, you won't question your intuition again. I feel like it is a new way of being. Like, you literally will not question your intuition again. Messages from loved ones who have gone before us. You know, many who have gone before us then turn around and sign up to be our spirit guide. And what joy it brings them. They want to help you live the best life you can live. They want to help move you out of the sorrow, of the hard times. But sometimes we just forget the kind of strength that we have, the abilities that we have, the love that we have. I feel like we're being called to stand up. Stand up. Be proud of who you are. This has nothing to do with your human body and how it looks, how it operates. This is about the soul's journey now. And this is an energy we don't want to resist. I'm going to take one more on that. Oh, and that baby went flying. Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Beautiful. This is preparation. You know, it's preparing you for a greater love. Queen of Cups, perfect energy to come out right now. Queen of Cups is about having that open heart. The only way our heart can be open to receiving Two of Cups, the lovers, is by understanding where our energy was, especially through the self-reflection. You know, if you've done this work, give yourself a pat on the back. Celebrate yourself. Because the heavens are. So we're moving, and I'm looking at that full moon in the Queen of Cups. She goes with the flow. She doesn't put resistance. Now, I know, you know, this certainly can be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But the energy of the Queen of Cups is going with the flow, not adding resistance. Open heart. If I want the highest love of all, then my heart needs to be wide open to it. You know, you can't do that if you live in fear. You can't do that if you are afraid to love again. By the way, you know, if you truly pay attention to the energy of a person, especially now, Aquarius, you should have no doubt. So, we have the eclipse coming up on the 12th. And I feel what's happening is from that energy, it's bringing in many partners. But the right partner. You have to forgive yourself. If you feel like you stayed somewhere with someone too long, if you felt like someone has taken your power, forgive yourself. Just forgive yourself. Let's go down to the lovers. I'm going to keep those cards out. So I have a feeling they're going to... You know, when I look at the lovers, sometimes I don't notice the gap. But there's times that I do. And this is one of those times. The gap in between. It's like a timeline. But this gap is important. Right? Because it's like they're each dealing with their own challenges, their own soul lessons before the coming together. So this gap is almost as important as the coming together. And I'm really noticing that. The Two of Wands. So a new path here. So for many of you, this is a new love. New opportunity. Two of Wands, I feel, is so closely related to the Fool. Because I need to be able to take a chance here. I need to be able to walk past my fear. I need to be passionate about my own life and not just give up. Not just give up because of what other people have done. Life's an adventure. This is being adventurous. But I have a feeling You're going to be happy you were. So I feel like for some of you, this person has not come in yet. Excuse me. And you don't walk this journey alone. And I don't just mean because you're going to have a love partner. I mean because you have a whole spiritual team behind you here. I have the 8 of Cups. I have the 7 of Pentacles. And I have the 6 of Pentacles. So what am I doing here? I am following my own direction. I'm following my own passions as I'm heading towards how it is I want my life to look. I'm planting seeds of intention. Many of these seeds have been planted lifetimes ago. Eight of Cups is about following that intuition, understanding those 8 cups that were behind us, meant to be, but having clarity over them. So here you are, starting this new path. Listen, whether you're heading to a new job with 7 and the 6 of Pentacles, whether you are, whatever you're heading towards, it is something that brings you joy. It's almost like a path that's, predestined. Especially with the 6 of Pentacles here, because I did feel, 6 of Pentacles is about balance, but it's about being charitable, right? Thinking about other people and what they lack and where we can step in and help. We can only do that from wisdom that was gained from the past. Your basket's being filled here. It's saying if you walk towards your passions, your basket will be filled. Your life will feel great again. Quick lesson, but now I'm on my true path, my higher path. Energy didn't fit before, but now there's a beautiful balance. This is my soul's calling. This is my free will. This is my soul. And now my basket is being filled. And as my basket becomes full, I give. Out of the goodness of my heart. I give not with the expectation of something coming back, though there is nothing wrong with that. This is a higher type of energy. Seven of Swords. feel you're becoming self-efficient. I do feel like you are really gaining balance over the light and the shadow. I can see that you've been in, well, for some of you, you know, it's a lonely type of feeling. Look at this. The Lovers wants to come back out again. And by the way, the gap is now filled. The gap is filled. Why? Because I changed directions here. I put an end to lower energy, period. Now, that doesn't mean that every negative person in your world will go away, but you're also learning now how to react and how not to overreact, how to separate yourself even if you're in the midst of it. It's the balancing act. It is the yin and the yang. It is the seeds of intention that were written to sit within the vortex and the ability to know it now. Let's take one more after that. You know, you could, for some of you, this is a card of Gemini. So this could certainly be speaking about a Gemini for you. It could also be speaking about the month of June. Tell me more about this second lover coming out. I feel whatever remains that is broken, feels broken, this is where the two of you now heal each other. And as you heal each other, you heal the world. You know, you're being lifted here. You're definitely being lifted. But so is your awareness. Look at this. Well, there you are, Aquarius. And the Ace of Pentacles. But this is about manifesting. Manifesting within your 3D world. Bringing this love. Which, let's face it, you know, with the lovers and the soulmate, it exists in the 5D, you know, jumping timelines, feeling it, knowing it. You're manifesting abundance. But I feel like it's in all areas of your life. Your soul always knew who this person was for you. We don't want to look back at previous lovers and feel that we can't move beyond it. We need to look at that as lessons. What we've gained. Sometimes we are their teacher. Maybe we don't even know that we have touched their lives in a certain way. And maybe you don't even care past a certain point. But your soul does, because your soul operates from unconditional love. This is manifesting a much higher love, guys. This is bringing it into your 3D world now. You know, this isn't just about the dream anymore. This is about the reality of it. Look at the lovers coming on top of the lovers. Very, very similar. Very similar energy. Each other's teacher. passion. I'm just feeling it, the passion of it. You know, for this can also be the energy. I mean, it is still this higher love, but this could certainly be Aquarius with Gemini too. Let's keep going. Getting quite interesting here. I almost want to leave the Lovers on top. Let's leave you here. So here I am, manifesting, right? Manifesting my dreams, my true intentions. And then bam, we move into the Prince of Cups, which is about love, which is about love we can trust coming towards you. Male or female, it doesn't matter. This is about, you know, again, you had to go through what you went through. That gap needed to happen. The gap is closing, You're opening your heart again. And it is a necessity. We have the Six of Cups. Well, with the Lovers here too, you know, this can be someone of your past coming back in. This can be someone, well, you know, this is both. This is both. Even if this is someone from your past, this is also someone you've spent many lifetimes with. You know, I'm noticing how the inner child is, it is like your inner child is saying, bring me out, bring the divine child out. Let the magic through being this divine child guide your life here. Tell me more. The Six of Cups. Okay, that was way too many. Let me calm down. I'm getting a little excited here. I'm a little excited for you. And I'm excited because I see the balance with this. I see this is just meant to be. But I do want to know, wow, your cards are just jumping. Excuse me 1 second. These all came down, so I'm not going to take them. But I am going to take the ones that came face up. I have the Devil, card of Capricorn. So some of you, this could certainly be a Capricorn coming back into your life. Look at that. I have the Ace of Wands. This is the potential of a brand new beginning. A passionate new beginning. Fire. Urge. Almost like you can't help. You can't help it. I feel like you're just pulled together and you can't help it. Even if you don't want love, it's like you're pulled together. At the Ten of Swords, look at that, followed by the Ten of Cups. You see how this is life-changing. Life-changing. I don't feel the Devil energy as anything other than Capricorn, to be honest. So for some of you, this is definitely a Capricorn. And I feel like this person, no matter who it is for you, is coming completely free, clear, truthful, Like they're operating from their divine child. No need to wear any kind of mask. They're following their intuition. This is the divine masculine. They have been under, well, so is the feminine, but masculine has really been going through major, major lessons. I feel like the feminine gets through the lessons, because we're more emotional. And emotions, yeah, sometimes can take us over. But through these emotions, we seem to find clarity faster. Where sometimes the masculine energy doesn't want to deal with the deep emotions as much. But I feel like they really didn't have a choice in the matter here. I feel like the Ace of Wands is about awakening. I also feel like you are being asked, this is the energy that you want to manifest to yourself, then this has to go. This has to end. We have to let it go. Some of us at this point, do you even have to look back? I don't know. I just talked to the guy that I was dating, and first thing that came up after not talking for quite a period of time was the past. And I said to him, let's just let it go. Let's just not even think about it. Like, let's literally just not even talk about it. I understood the previous energy, right? Jealous, anger, miscommunication, that type of thing. But the love still exists. Beyond all of that. And I knew in an instant that everything from the past regarding us doesn't matter. It just did not matter to me anymore on both sides. This allows you to live in harmony. Literally, sometimes we just got to say what was. This is what my soul wants. This is what I want. It doesn't come from this energy. Already happened. Already happened. You're not going to fix it. You're not going to change it. You're not even going to make it better. This is about letting it go. But it's funny because when I said that to him, I felt like I was saying it for all of us. I really did. And I meant it. And I still mean it. Let's just not even talk about it. Not even worry about it. It came from lower energy. Being afraid of things not going my way, things not going his way. It just doesn't matter. The love exists. Let's live in harmony. Let's just do it. And trust me, there has been a lot said, a lot of hurtful things on both sides. And that is it. It's how we reacted is where the mistake was. If you can even call it that. There's no way I can live in the Ten of Cups if this is on my mind. It's impossible. I can't be in both of these energies at the same time. This is about the potential of forever. This is about letting it go. This is about the lessons. Sometimes we do have to take a hard look at them. Sometimes we just got to forget them and let harmony take its place. And then just go with the flow. Let it flow. See where it goes. Don't put expectations on it. It's almost showing you, though. This is a higher type of love, guys. There's not ego here. Here there is. And it is on both sides. I love that it's showing you how quickly, and I know that's why I went through that experience, because just like that, I let everything go. Just like that. Potential of great love. So if this is someone coming back from your past, make that decision. If you feel this is the one, and you're following that intuition, you're listening for the signs, synchronicities, just let it go. And come from love and harmony. Give it a shot anyway. I just knew. I knew that experience was for a reason. Just how quickly I was able to forget and let it go. Does that mean everything will work out? I don't know. I don't know. But I'm no longer putting resistance up where it doesn't need to be. That is the Gemini in me, where I can overreact very quickly. Okay, let's go to the 2 cups. This 2 cups is yours. I feel like this is you coming together. I feel very confident that the month of August, and I hope you leave your comments. I know a lot of you have been, about the coming together. And listen, please read the comments, because what you're going to see is quite a few people not expecting it, not expecting a phone call, not expecting this person to come in, or for you, not knowing you had the guts just to make that phone call. All right, it's 2 cups. 2 cups here. Oh, come on. Well, synchronicities, signs. 2 cups, clarifying the 2 cups. This is what I'm talking about. And sometimes when I feel like that happens, I feel like the other person is feeling the exact same way. The other person is also looking for those signs, is being directed to you. You're being directed to each other. No doubt here. And by the way, look at that moon. I say by August 13th, let your past go. Let it go. Maybe write it down. Write down the things that you need to let go. Write down what you're so angry about. Or, where you feel you've been mistreated in the past. Write it down and burn it. Get rid of it. Let it flow. back to the universe and turn back into unconditional love. This is about letting go. This is about signs, you know, and Aquarius. Yeah, you probably get more signs than anyone. And you're usually very aware of them. But when you're in it, when you're in heavy energy, you can be the last one to recognize it. Okay. So I feel like if anyone had any doubt if this is soulmate love, there's your answer. You know, the Queen of Cups popping up on the Eight of Wands, telling us that this type of love is going to take an open heart. Maybe that's why I was able to let go of everything so quickly. The Knight of Wands. Hello, passion. Hello, passion. Not even crazy. You know, not like out of control. True passion. Yeah, because normally it's the Knight of Wands is very fast moving, sometimes out of control. But here I feel this is steady energy coming towards you. Towards both of you, by the way, not just you. This is, you know, I don't know. Do you have to be open to this energy? You do. Can we mess up this energy? We can. All it's asking us to do is, when we see the signs and synchronicities, then start believing and let go of the resistance of how you think it's got to be. Excuse me one second. Hello, King of Cups. So we have a couple here. We have the King and the Queen of Cups. Both, you know, if we're going to get a couple, and this doesn't have to be water signs, this is about, to me, if I'm looking at love, and who I'd want to represent love in a reading for me, it's the Queen and King of Cups. These are two people. I don't know. Two people who are just going to love. Two people able to go with the flow. I'm seeing this moon again everywhere. These connections are happening. I mean, they're happening. You know, I know we've been talking about love coming together, right? Twins coming together, all this energy coming together. But we had to purge, purge, purge. We all got a little sick of it, right? Here's the benefit of it. This is why we had to purge. This is why sometimes we have to sacrifice. Energy shifting. You're shifting. You know, it's like the universe is saying, your past, even if it is a person from your past, truly has nothing to do with where you're going from here. Let's keep going. I want to jump down to the Princess of Cups. Yeah, so much water. We have the Five of Wands. which to me is energy that mirrors itself. Two people that mirror each self. Let's see what it's doing here. Tell me more why the Five of Wands is here. Chariot. So you're moving out of that energy. You know, previous energy could have been just the way we were. Just the way we were. Never seems to be a winner, a loser. You know, I can do what you can do. What's that song? I can do what you can do. No, I can't even think of the words. Moving away from this type of energy. A lot of times this is within ego, right? It's an ego battle. I want to be right. They want to be right. Sometimes nobody's right. The ability to clearly move out of this energy. This is the balance of yin and yang. Chariot taking you to your new destination. You go with the flow with the chariot. It's almost, you know, it always reminds me of the pumpkin in Cinderella, taking her to the ball. All unexpected, right? Magic. That's what this feels like. Also a card of Cancer. I have to, you know, if you're Cancer, I know you want me to say that. But this is coming on the Princess of Cups. Again, could certainly be Cancer. There is a real balance within here, though. The divine masculine, divine feminine, coming together in balance. This energy, Five of Wands, going away. You have the ability to just, I know I'm going to keep saying it, just let it go away. And love. Just love each other. She has no shields up. You know, she's moving out of darker times. Stormy waters. And she's rising above it. They are rising above it. They're rising above all that the human mind can create in its shadow. Number 7. July. This can be when some of you came together. 9 of Pentacles. You know, this is about having a strong foundation within. This is also a card being guided by your guardian angel. Certainly, some of you could I was going to say work with this person, and that is a possibility, but I'm picking up you know, it's like, how do I say this? You know, the peacock spreading its wings to play that dance of love for its mate. It is feeling really strong within. Some of you, it is certainly about moving you into a time where you are self-efficient. You are putting your creative ideas into practice now. You know, we're not thinking about it any longer. We're doing it. Tell me more about the Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles. And its reasons for being here. So we have the Knight of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Can you see how this love is just building higher and higher and higher? We're now into my favorite energy, which is the Four of Wands. Whether I'm marrying this person or not, spiritually, we're married. Spiritually, there is no divide. This person can count on me 100%, and I them. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. You know, we might have had to wait, but maybe that was the lesson. Because the Knight of Pentacles is about developing real patience, as is the Nine of Pentacles. Meant to come in when it's meant to come in. Preparing planetary action. Spiritual help. It's like this is your spiritual partner. Not just your earthly partner. This is your Prince Charming. Male or female. This is about purity of heart. You know, Four of Wands, there is no resistance here. There just isn't. And maybe that's why the timing just seems like it was forever. Because it was about letting go of the ego mind. Especially as we're being called to bring light into the world. That can't come from the ego. Guardian angel. Directing the show. This is a blessing. You guys know what I say. How did I get so lucky? How did I get so lucky to find my best friend and lover? Wow. You know, even though it's the marriage card, I feel with the Knight of Pentacles next to it, it's again about where we end up doesn't even matter. It's about enjoying every day we can together. Enjoy the time that we have. It's not about where we end up in 10 years. You know, you don't even need to direct this. Boy, you've been preparing. The universe has been preparing you. All right, we're going to move to the Ace of Wands now. I got so many cards out. Three of Cups. Joy. Celebration. I wonder where the three queens are going. Somebody's wedding? This is about the people you love most celebrating your greatest day, your greatest achievements. King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag. Coming on this Ace of Wands. You know, I almost feel like going back to the Leo. The Emperor. I feel like our people are coming out now. Card of Aries. Nine of Wands. Past life energy. Future life energy. Staying focused. The past has already happened. You've come so far. You don't want to turn back now. Almost there. This is going from the victim to the warrior. Feeling weak to feeling strong. Knowing your purpose now. Knowing where your focus is. Knight of Swords, healing from above. You know, healing of the broken heart. Five of Cups. So, this feels like healing over prior heartache. And I always notice the 3 red symbol in his armor as he's coming down, sent from above, to heal your energy and to heal theirs. Especially if this is someone from your past. Because this is about a new beginning after a long struggle. It's victory. It's celebration. Alright, I just want to see if anything else wants to come out. The King of Pentacles. Again, the King of Pentacles has been following me around. Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This could certainly be who you're bringing back in. I mean, this is my person. And I don't want to say my person. Hangman. And the Sun. So, illumination. You know, illumination over the time period. When we get to Hangman, you know, it is about, some people feel it's a block, but you're comfortable hanging here because you're gaining wisdom. You're getting illumination over who your person is. King of Pentacles in Tarot represents loyalty, strength, strong foundation. It's a rebirth. It's a rebirth. It's not just a rebirth, but it is literally the divine child coming out. Even the pony. To have a horse, it's a pony. It's living unrestricted. Enjoying, appreciating every moment. Moving out of fear and into joy. It's like you accept this challenge. Not even a challenge. It just is what it is. It is what it is. And I feel like for, you know, it's like putting the people out here for those who want to hear it. You know, and Aries, Leo, Aries, Leo, Sag again. We have a lot of fire here. Leo, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, you know, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We have everyone. No one's being left out. No one is being left out. I along with you, have had such a tough year. But it's changing. New order is coming. You know, the facade is being lifted. The veil is thinning. Seeing destiny for what it truly is. Spiritual downloads, spiritual direction. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs. You know, I can tell you that this is going the whole way, but I'm also being told it doesn't matter. It's about enjoying every day together. Enjoy today. And just let tomorrow come. Open hearts are definitely required here. But if you follow the flow of the universe, you should be able to do it. You should be able to let that past go. Those past restrictions should just be able to fall away. If it can happen to me, it can happen to you, because we are like-minded. I don't know what tomorrow's going to bring, but I'm not even worried about it. I know Spirit has my back, and it has your back. Your spiritual team is in play here. Universal order. You know, the lifting of everything. Understanding that we are the creator. We are not the puppet on the string. We create. We control our lives. Follow the soul's journey here, guys. You know, let it happen. You have so many good cards. Two Cups twice. The Lovers twice. I don't even know what else. The Sun twice. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. You may have a couple more days where the energy feels iffy. It's being lifted. And honestly, I feel, you know, if you want to look at the past and analyze it, go ahead. But I feel like if it hasn't been done already, then just let it be. Let it go. Gain amnesia and go forward. I can't help that it's a love reading. It is what wanted to come out today for you. I love you guys so much. Again, thank you for your patience. And I will see you soon. Enjoy. Just enjoy.